65 million years ago, the age of dinosaurs came to a violent end. The skies turned dark, the oceans burned, and Earth stood still. But in the silence that followed the chaos, life began to stir again. This was the Paleocene Epoch, a forgotten age of monsters, mystery, and rebirth. Welcome to Paleologic. I'm your host. And in this episode, we journey back to the Paleocene, a time when mammals first took over a world reshaped by catastrophe. What kind of monsters did this new age produce? Let's find out. When the asteroid struck 66 million years ago, the Mesozoic era ended. The last dinosaurs died, and a mass extinction unlike any other unfolded. But the story of life on Earth is not just about giant lizards. It's about all the living things great and small. And while many perished, some survived the asteroid impact and lived to see the dawn of a new epoch, the start of the Cenozoic era. In the Reconstructing National Park in northwest China, fossils have revealed an astonishing glimpse into this pivotal moment. Among the bones of ancient creatures, scientists found evidence of tiny mammals, shrew-like creatures weighing no more than 5 grams. Their footprints tell the tale of a hesitant first step onto the shores of a dying world. But these resilient survivors lived through the impact winter and the following decades. In fact, they thrived. In the aftermath of the mass extinction, mammals experienced a dramatic burst of diversity. Over the next few million years, they radiated into a multitude of forms and filled ecological niches vacated by the dinosaurs. The Paleocene Epoch, which lasted from 65 to 56 million years ago, marked the beginning of this astonishing diversification. During this time, mammals evolved rapidly, producing creatures both fascinating and bizarre. But what does science say about the beasts that roamed our planet 65 million years ago? How do we know what they looked like? To piece together the appearance of these long-vanished creatures, scientists rely on a combination of paleontology and scientific artistry. By studying fossilized skeletons, teeth, and even skin impressions, researchers can reconstruct the physical features of extinct animals with remarkable accuracy. Using this knowledge, they work with artists and illustrators to create lifelike depictions that bring these ancient beasts to life. Through this collaboration between science and art, we can marvel at the appearance of creatures that once roamed our planet. So, let's delve into the rich tapestry of the Paleocene Epoch and explore some of the most fascinating creatures that called this era their own. Among them, one creature stands out as a true monarch of the mammalian world, Brontotherium. As we traverse the mists of the past, we encounter a creature that epitomizes the untamed spirit of the Paleocene Epoch, Brontotherium. Emerging from the primeval forests, this behemoth reigns supreme as the largest land mammal of its time. Imagine a creature akin to a bear, but magnified to colossal proportions, standing as tall as a polar bear and weighing over 2 tons. Its presence alone evokes awe and a sense of primal fear. Brontorites possessed an array of striking features that set it apart from its contemporaries. Its skull, adorned with a pair of prominent horns, served as both a symbol of power and a testament to its formidable nature. As the largest land predator of the Paleocene, it held a position of dominance, instilling respect and trepidation among the other inhabitants of its domain. Among the most intriguing aspects of Brontotherium was its distinctive dentition. Its teeth, specialized for shearing through flesh, revealed its carnivorous nature, suggesting a reign of terror among the herbivorous population. The mere thought of its powerful jaws sinking into its prey sends shivers down the spine, painting a vivid picture of the brutality that characterized this era. However, the mysteries surrounding Brontosaurus extend beyond its physical attributes. Its behavior remains largely unknown, lost to the annals of history. We can only speculate about its hunting techniques, its social interactions, and the impact it had on the ecosystem it inhabited. The absence of such knowledge leaves us with a sense of intrigue, wondering about the secrets this colossal creature held close. One particularly enigmatic feature of Brontotheria's skull is the unusual bioluminescence of its mouth. Scientists believe that this phenomenon played a role in attracting mates and establishing dominance. Just imagine the sight of this massive mammal with a glowing mouth, a spectacle that would have been both mesmerizing and intimidating to behold. Now, here's a question that might have crossed your mind. Why does Brontosaurus have such a haunting name? The term Brontosaurus evokes a sense of dread and foreboding, and it's no surprise why. But the etymology of this chilling moniker holds the answer. Derived from the Greek words bronto, meaning thunder, and therion, meaning beast, Brontosaurus fittingly captures the essence of a creature that commanded respect and instilled fear. But Brontosaurus wasn't the only creature thriving during the Paleocene. In the lush undergrowth of the Paleocene forests lived a menagerie of peculiar creatures, each uniquely adapted to survive in a world transformed by the asteroid impact. One such creature was a peculiar mammal resembling a cross between a squirrel and a hedgehog. No larger than a house cat, this unique animal sported a coat of stiff bristles that covered its body, providing both insulation and protection from predators. What sets this creature apart, however, is the absence of spines, a characteristic typically associated with its modern-day counterpart, the hedgehog. Instead, this ancient mammal sported a soft, bristly fur that gave it a distinct appearance, setting it apart from the prickly creatures we know today. These bristle-covered mammals were well adapted to their environment. Their diet consisted mainly of insects and other small invertebrates, which they consumed with relish. With their stout bodies and short limbs, they were perfectly suited for foraging on the forest floor, snuffling out their prey with ease. Another fascinating creature that inhabited the Paleocene forests was the early horse. Unlike its modern-day descendants, this equine ancestor was no larger than a fox. Picture a miniature horse with a compact body and a short, stubby mane. These diminutive equines galloped through the underbrush, their tiny hooves barely disturbing the foliage. Despite their size, these early horses were remarkably swift, capable of darting through the dense undergrowth with acrobatic grace. Their diet consisted of shrubs and herbaceous plants, which they grazed upon with their sharp incisors and canine teeth. These small horses lived in herds, relying on their numbers for protection against predators. Their social interactions, though not fully understood, likely involved complex communication and cooperation, much like their modern-day relatives. But it was the mammals of the Paleocene that truly stole the show. These creatures, with their astonishing diversity and adaptability, dominated the epoch, filling various ecological niches. Among them, the first primates emerged, marking the beginning of a lineage that would eventually lead to the great apes and, of course, humans. These early primates were small, resembling lemurs in appearance, and possessed large eyes that adapted to the dim light of the forest canopy. They were agile climbers, perfectly suited for life among the trees, where they consumed a diet of fruits and insects. However, one primate in particular stands out as a true marvel of adaptation: the bird-like primate. Now you might be scratching your head wondering what exactly is a bird-like primate. Well, this peculiar creature possessed a combination of features that made it a standout among its contemporaries. Imagine a primate with wings. No, it didn't fly. Instead, this creature had elongated fingers and toes that were webbed, giving it the appearance of having wings. These adaptations allowed it to glide from tree to tree with astonishing grace, covering greater distances than any other primate of its time. This bird-like primate had a slender, beak-like snout that set it apart from other primates with their more traditional snouts. It used this unique feature to probe into narrow tree cavities in search of insects and other small prey. Its agility and specialized beak made it a highly efficient hunter, perfectly suited to exploit the bounty of the forest canopy. The Paleocene Epoch, often referred to as the Age of Mammals, witnessed a remarkable burst of diversity among these creatures. From the towering Brontotherium to the bristle-covered mammals and the bird-like primates, The Paleocene showcased the incredible adaptability and resilience of mammals in the face of ecological upheaval. As we bid farewell to the Paleocene Epoch, we are left in awe of the strange and fascinating creatures that inhabited this forgotten age. The forests of the late Cretaceous gave way to a new dawn, a world reshaped by catastrophe and teeming with life. From the majestic Brontotherium to the humble small horses, these creatures remind us of the resilience and adaptability of life on Earth. The Paleocene was a testament to the power of evolution, a symphony of adaptation played out over millions of years. And so we conclude our journey through the mists of time, retracing the steps of the creatures that roamed the Earth during the Paleocene Epoch. These extraordinary beasts, once thought to be mere myths or legends, now stand as tangible reminders of a bygone era. Their fossils, unearthed from the depths of history, reveal the secrets of a world long vanished. We've witnessed the rise of the mighty Brontotheria, the enigmatic bristle-covered mammals, and the pint-sized horses that galloped through ancient clearings. Each creature we've encountered tells a story of survival, adaptation, and the relentless march of evolution. But the legacy of the Paleocene doesn't end here. It lives on in the creatures that share our world today. So, as we reflect on this remarkable epoch, let us carry with us the spirit of resilience and the wonder of discovery. Let us marvel at the creatures that once roamed our planet and celebrate the enduring power of life itself. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a comment, hit like, and subscribe for more captivating tales of Earth's prehistoric past. Until next time, keep exploring the wonders of our planet and the secrets it holds.